Okay, so our focus lesson for today is Module 5, Lesson 5. The objective is to use associative property and to make 101 add-in. So in my book, I went ahead and highlighted 2 vocabulary words. What 2 vocabulary words do you think we need to stamp for kids so that they can know what we're talking about? 2 things that might sound foreign to kids.
Based on the objective?
Yes.
Associative
Associative property, that's one that I put in a box. We need to define that for them so that they know what it is. What is the other one?
And just because add-in,
Add-in is the other
because
one.
it might be a foreign language because we don't often use that.
Okay, so let's go ahead and define, like, in student-friendly terms, what is associative property?
I do like your friend, like someone you know,
Oh, like your associate.
like somebody you can associate with.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're saying that, like, addition and subtraction are like friends, or like they are associates of each other? Is that how we?
They can be associates.
Okay. All right. And then what about add-ins? How do we describe add-ins in student-friendly language?
Parts, I guess.
Parts?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have your whole number, the bigger part, and then the smaller part.
Okay.
Since we're gonna be talking about number lines, so that would be not too foreign for them.
Okay. So the add-in is a part. Add-in is really specific to addition, though.
Yes.
So we have to stamp that that's like the 2 parts of addition. Oh, Tom. No.
So with that being said, because an added is associated with addition, it'd be like adding, and whole. So if you have your 2 add-ins, you add them together to make your whole
Oh,
number.
I like how you did that. Added, and
Yeah.
added, and whole.
So that's how we add.
Okay, and I like how you use your body, so that would be good for kids to remember too. Add in. You said whole?
Yeah.
What is the math term for?
A whole number. See, if you add 2 add-ins together, you're gonna get that whole number. So
But they're both whole numbers. All 3 of those are whole numbers.
true.
So what do you call it? There's a mathematical term.
Total.
Okay,
It's a
total.
total. Adding, total.
Or sum.
Or you can do the sum because it is adding.
Okay.
Adding.
Add in,
Total.
total. You gonna stick with total?
Alright, adding total. Don't go to same, but we got it.
Alright. Okay. Just gonna put that on my paper so I can remember. Okay, we are gonna skip the application problem for today and go ahead and jump to concept development. So everybody should be on page 66. Ms. Bradford, if you wanna take it away with part 1, I think it's 2 minutes on the timer.
So am I doing part 1 and part 2 because that's what I saw in the book. It says 66 and 67.
It says 66 and 67 because part 1 continues on to the next page.
Okay,
So you're just only part 1, and then Ms. Dominguez will take over.
I was doing application problem.
Oh, sorry.
I did the application.
Okay, my bad. Okay, so sorry. We're gonna go ahead and go to Ms. Dominguez for the application problem, and then we'll go back to Ms.
So should I start here? What is it?
Could you do it, Ms. Dominguez, could you do it on that side?
Here?
Yes.
So it says that Jenny has 39 collectible cards. Okay, let's go to Miss Humphrey. And let's see, Miss Humphrey.
I know it, Ms. Dominguez.
Yes.
If you do your 9 ones and then you get your 6 ones, you're gonna get 15.
Oh, okay, 15. So should I write 15 here?
Yes.
Okay, 15. Is that okay?
Yeah.
No.
That's
Yes,
the
because
total.
9 and then 6 ones, you're gonna get 15, Miss Cumby. And then when that's 15, you have a 10 and 5 ones. It's the same thing, Ms. Dominguez.
That's
It's
perfect.
15.
But remember that this one is to be regrouped.
Yes.
Where are we gonna be regrouping this one? It's gonna be
On the line?
Here, very good. Now can you add 3 plus 3 plus 1, Miss Comby?
3 plus 3 plus 1, 7.
Very good. Now, I need somebody to give me the statement. What are we gonna write as our statement here, Miss Bradford? This is our total.
Jenny collected 75 cards.
Okay, so we're gonna, I forgot to tell you something. Usually underline a question to find out what is gonna be our statement about. So Miss Bradford is saying that Jenny, what?
Jenny collected 75 cards.
Very good. So Jenny, do you agree with that?
Yes.
Collected 75 cards. Any questions? No?
Oh, that's
That's
good.
it?
Okay, clap to that, Mr. Miguel. Way to go. Risk taker being our number 1.
Just kind of add to it. You know, if you have, your 2 cards, then you're adding. So you're, telling your students, when you're doing your story problem, if you have your 2 cards, then you know that you're going to add, so that you can get your total.
Okay, so let's focus on scholar knowledge. What do kids need to know to master this application problem independently? Vocabulary, tell me more.
That 36 more.
The 36 more. So they would have need to know that that 36 more means they're adding the 36 to the 39. What else do kids need to know to master this?
They need to know, what information they need to find out. So when you underline the sentence, it gave them an idea of what information they needed to find out.
Are you saying numbers or are you saying for the statement?
Just, for the statement, how many collectible cards does Jenny have now?
Okay. All right. Any other knowledge that they need? Okay. I do want to go back to what I was trying to explain
Yes.
with Mr. Dominguez. If another way to solve, and you'll have some kids who solve like this, where they say, well, 39 is really close to the next 10. How many does this 39 need to go to the next 10? It only needs 1. So I'm gonna take that 1 from the 36, and that's gonna be 1 that I'm gonna give to the 39, and this is now 35 left over.
So you're using a bond, that is a number bond.
Yeah, and this says, okay, well now I have an easier problem to solve. I have 40 plus 35, and that's, okay, yeah, that's 75. And I say some kids can do it this way because they might not be able to say 9 plus 6 is 15.
Yes, I agree.
So it's just another
And
option.
even with that, they can even break it down into the arrow way once they take the 10 and make it 40. So it'll be 40 plus 30, which gives you 70, and then plus 5.
9 plus 6.
So you saying this way and then what?
Plus 30.
So the
Because I have some
39.
kids.
I just turned the time off.
For the lesson, I would start this way. It started with 17 plus 12. So I would ask the kids, what's 17 plus 12?
29.
How do you know?
I added the 10s and then the 1.
I added my 1s and then my 10s.
You added your 1 and then your 10. What's 7 plus 2?
9.
9.
Okay.
8.
Okay, 7 plus 2 is 9. What is 1 10 plus another 10?
2
10s.
10s.
Yeah, we have 2 10s. 10 plus 10 is 20. You are correct in saying that. 10 plus 10 is 20. So 17 plus 12 is 29. Using what you know. 17 plus 12. Solve the next problem.
30.
How do you know?
Because it just plus 1. Oh.
How do you know?
I just added 1 to the 12.
You just add 1 to the 12. Absolutely. So 17 plus 13 is 30. Last one. Quick check. Check your brain. Talk to your neighbor. Don't say it out loud. Keep it in your brain. Talk to your neighbor. Using what you know. What is 17 plus 14? Ms. Campbell, what's 17 plus 14?
31.
How do you know?
I thought about it.
You thought about it, and what did you think about? Tell me what you thought about to get 31.
We had 13 last time, and 14 is one more.
Okay, absolutely, it is one more. So, using your background knowledge, what you know can help you solve math problems. This is a prime example. 17 plus 12 is 29. 17 plus 13 is 30. 17 plus 14 is 31. That's all I got.
You're on your way to college.
Oh, great. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. No. You are so right. You are so right. My bad. Because I use a sentence strip. Go ahead and give me 2 more minutes. I use my sentence strip. I had this in my hand. If you come to my room, you always see sentence strips. I use sentence strips to help my scholars when they are solving problems. So yes, thank you very much. I'm moving on to the next one. That's my, yeah. So, I have 17 tens. Okay, I have 17 tens plus 13 tens. So, how can I get my total if I have 17 tens plus 13 tens?
Add them up.
Add what up? Tell me what you're thinking.
Tens. Add up all the tens together.
Okay, I'm gonna add my tens together. So, do you think I can use the TO chart to help me?
Yes.
So I can locate my tens. Okay, so I have 1 10 plus 2 tens. 1 10 plus 2 tens is how many tens?
1 plus 1, 2 10. That's 2 10.
2 tens.
2 tens.
2 tens.
Okay. What is 7? Wait. 2 10. 1 10 plus 1 10 is what?
2
That's why you
10.
start with the one.
I'm confused. Now I have, I'm not messing with my 1. 7 plus 3 is what?
10 tens.
Oh, 10
No,
tens.
that's not 10 tens. That's 10.
110.
That's 10 ones.
It's 10 1.
Because you have 7 ones and then 3 ones.
Tens, because the correct answer is 300, not 30 tens, or not 30. So I do this for my kids who need to conceptualize this is the same breakup as the standard number. And then what I'm solving is 170 plus 130.
And like I said, I always say value. My kids know that 17 tens is a value of 170. 170 is a value of 17 tens.
So let's norm on like, how do we teach part 1? So that we're all teaching part 1, a strong first instruction. So like what do kids need to know to master this part? They need to know the value of, I guess, place value. We've been working on place value forever.
Everything is encompassing place value. Ms. Covey, I do like what you did with that 170 plus 17 tens equal 170 and 130 tens equal 130.
Okay?
Yeah.
So if I'm a student and the question is 17 tens plus 13 tens, what's the first thing you want kids to do? Step 1.
Break apart.
When you say break apart, what do you mean? You mean like this?
17 tens is the value of what? That's
So find the value.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 1, I'm finding the value of what?
17 tens. What is
Just
it?
this first add-in?
Mm-hmm. And then once they can tell you that, then they go to the 13 tens. You get it? So the first part, the value of 17.
Can I say this?
Yeah. It's the add-ins.
So they need the value of both add-ins, and that's using the vocabulary that we taught them when we first started. We need to know the value of both, so that's doing this. Once they get here, what do they need to do? Solve like how? What if I don't know? I just put the numbers because, I don't know. What strategy, do we just name it, or do you feel like they can solve however? Go ahead, Ms. Bradford.
The only reason I mention it because you know if you're in my class, this is what, so I have 17 tens and we did do our tens in our one.
Mhm.
So if my kids are looking at 17 tens, they know that a 10 has 2 digits. So I kind of cheat and say, if you see 17 tens, just add a 0.
Oh,
That's
okay,
what I
That makes
usually
sense.
I
do.
just say, if you see 17 tens, just add a 0.
okay.
And if you add the 0,
That works in your class also?
Yeah, I have done that because it's hard for them to go to
it's
the
an
meaning,
easy
I mean, to the
visual.
170, some of them are not able to add that, so it's easier for them just to understand that there's a 0 and 2 digits like.
Okay, so that means when they get to here, are you telling them to just figure out this plus this and then add a 0?
So on the onset where we add, it's 17 tens, we add the 0 to the 7, so it's 170 plus 30.
Mm-hmm.
So now, since you know 170 plus 130, then you just group your tens together. And if you have to regroup it, it's a lot easier.
Okay, so
you do
so am I doing like this?
170, because that's your total, plus 130.
Okay,
Then you add.
okay.
That's standard algorithm.
So then can we say that we're solving vertical way?
You can do vertical.
Okay. Or, it was saying using associative property was the objective. So really, this should have been like, the simple problem was 17 plus 13. We already know what 17 plus 13 is. So we're just using the 17 plus 13 to help us solve 17 tens plus 13 tens. So we can take that sum and just add a 0. Right? Okay, so this is an option, or their step 2 can be using 32. Then when we get to 17 tens plus 15 tens, we don't even really have to think about it. We already know that 17 plus 15 is 32.
And just add your 0. That's how, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so does that feel comfortable for everybody to do it this way? Okay, part 2. We gotta go fast now because I know it's overtime.
No, you give her the same minute.
So I have 190 plus 120. Which one of these will give me to the nearest 100, Miss Bradford?
Nearest 100?
How can I get to the nearest 100?
190.
190? How much more would I need to get to the nearest 100, Ms. Dominguez?
10 more.
10 more, because I know that 9 plus what equals 10? How much? Plus 1 equals 10. So if I break this 120 apart, Miss Thomas, how much would I need to make the nearest 100? 10. I would need 10. So if I took a 10 from here, do I still have 120, Miss Humphrey?
Not if you take 10 away, no.
Now how much do I have?
You're gonna have 120, you have 120 up there.
I took 10 away though.
Oh, but you're gonna put 10 over there, so that's gonna give you with 10 less.
Okay, so this becomes 110. Miss Cumbie, what do I need to do now? I've broken this number apart. What do I need to do now?
Add 190 plus 110.
Add 190 plus 110. Ms. Dominguez, do I have this set up correctly?
Yes.
Yes. What is 190 plus 10, class?
200.
Class?
200.
200. I have used this, so do I need to use it again?
No.
No. Once I have used it, what number do I have left, Miss Bradford?
200.
I have 200 plus what?
110.
110. Turn and talk to your partner and discuss what your total will be. What are we doing, Miss Dominguez?
What are we doing? Adding 200 plus 110.
All right.
And you're figuring out the what?
310.
The total. You're figuring out the total. Turn the top. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. On frame. All right, you're bringing it back. What is 200 plus 110?
310.
310. How do I know that, Miss?
I add the 100. I got 200. I add one more 100, and then I add 10.
So you're telling me you used which way? Which method did you use?
Number bond.
Use the number bond?
Arrowway.
Arrowway. So she's telling me that she had 200. She added how much did you add?
100.
You added 100 to give you a total of how much?
300.
300. Am I done?
No.
Why not?
It's a 10.
I still have 10 more. So once I add my 10 more, what is my total, class?
310.
310. That's basically what part 2 is.
Yeah, that works.
Ooh, Lord, these
I
boys
love
keep
it.
it.
I love
And
it.
I just that when you mark that out,
She
I
borrowed
would
Oh, group the 90 with the 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Normally I do that. I'm just trying to rush. So let me
I like
move
how
it.
you marked it out though too, because
Cause they get confused. They're
they
like,
do. Okay, part 3. So far, we have been solving with 0 in the ones place. So part 3 is going to add a number in the ones place. So you gotta put your thinking cap on, you gotta get ready, okay? Here we go. I have 199 plus 25. And I need to make this problem a little bit easier to solve. I know that 199 is really close to the next 10 or 100. How much does 199 need to get to the next 10?
just one.
It only needs 1. Where am I going to take that 1 from?
25.
The 25. So this 25 is not a 25 anymore. It is now a 24 because I gave that 1 away. This 1 now belongs to the 199. So now I am going to break these up into 2 different addition problems to help you solve. I have 199 plus 1 equals 200. And then I'm going to take that sum and I'm going to add the 24. So 200 plus 24 equals
224.
224. Way to go. That was easy, right? Let's try another one. Now we are going to solve 295 plus 78. 295 plus 78. Turn and talk with your partner about the first thing you need to do to solve this problem. Quick talk, go.
It's a new problem. Right, make 10.
Back to me in 3.
That's my
Back to me in 2.
Yeah.
Back to me in 1. 0. Somebody raise your hand and tell me, what do I need to do first? Yes, Miss Bradford?
Can I make 10 my friend by adding 2?
You can make a friendly 10 by adding 2, you said?
By adding, I'm gonna take 2 from the big number.
Oh, you want to go backwards. You want to take 2 and give it to the 78? Okay, and then what number is going to be left in the hundreds? I need you to tell me. What is 295 minus 2?
293.
297. 297. Minus means subtract. You got to get smaller.
293.
293. Okay, now you can do that if you'd like to solve that way.
80.
We have 80. Nope. We have 78 plus 2 equals 80. And then 80 plus 293. Is that a problem that's easy to solve?
No.
There is a better way to do it. This is not incorrect. There's just an easier way. And I want to take you all the way back to this step and say, is there an easier way or a different way for me to make a friendly number?
Oh, yeah.
How else can I make a friendly number?
Miss Tommy, what I was thinking about doing, because you taught us this like yesterday, I was gonna do like if you get 5 more for right there,
for 295, it's gonna make me have 300s.
Okay, I'm gonna leave this here because that was your thought and it's not wrong. I'm just gonna come back to it, okay? So I'm gonna say what Ms. Humphrey, or do what Ms. Humphrey said, and she said, take 5. Did you say take 5?
No.
No.
You're not gonna take 5. I need 5
need
more
Where am I gonna get it
ones
from?
because I have to get it from over on my 78.
Okay.
Because if I get 5 more ones,
Uh-huh.
it's gonna give me for 300s.
Perfect. So you're saying 295
Plus
plus
the
5
5,
equals?
and then it's gonna leave me with 300, and then that's gonna have me for 73, because your 73 and then your 5 ones give you 78.
Ms. Humphrey, it sounds like you could teach this class because you got it. You really understand what's going on
Well, you
here.
taught us that for yesterday, so now what you're gonna do is you have 300, and then because you got the 295 and 5, and then now you're gonna bring what's left from your 73. So then now you're gonna add 300 plus 73, Miss Humphrey, and you're gonna have 373.
Wow, class is math for her. Way to rock. Okay, this is correct. That is an easy way to solve. It made some friendly numbers and made it easy for us to solve when we got to this bottom question. But the answers are the same because we know about associative properties. So the way, if we know that this 295, the way that we solve plus 78 is 373, then what is the answer to 80 plus 293?
373.
It is still 373, that is correct. Okay. Oh, that ain't. All right. Woo! We teach this lesson on Friday, yes.
For my kids, I know I'll have some kids that will want to break that 70 down too. That 73 to make it 70. So they would probably use the arrow way.
Oh, okay. And that's a good strategy. If you do have kids that this is a little challenging for them, you can teach them arrow way or allow them to use arrow way. That's a scaffold. So that's like breaking it down just another level so they can get it. With their knowledge of place value, they should be able to substitute these zeros for 73, but some of them are not able to do that. So if y'all want, you can take a picture of all of our hard work. We teach this class on Friday. So I want to set a goal. How many or what percentage of your kids do you want to master exit ticket? Yeah. Master exit ticket for